Why doctor has to face medical violence? Why the confrontation between doctor and patient go to such a high level that there is a violence against medical profession? Either a doctor is beaten up or the staff is beaten up and the hospital property is damaged by either the patient or patient's relative. So friends, today in this particular video, let us find out how to prevent medical violence and what are the different tools necessary to prevent this kind of happening in future. Friends, I am Dr. Anil Nirale, MS MCH plastic surgery by profession and PGDBA brand management by passion. I am into this profession and like you, I am facing all these confronting situations since 1991 onwards. And before that, I was in all the municipal hospitals. So even there, that is since 1979 onwards, I have been witnessing this kind of doctor-patient relative confrontations. Friends, today I am going to give you medical violence prevention tool. Okay. And this medical violence prevention tool you can download from our website, the link for which I'll be giving in the YouTube description box or Facebook description box. So wherever you are watching this particular video, whether on YouTube or on Facebook, you will be able to download this helpful toolbox. This particular toolbox will give you full-fledged guideline on how to prevent medical violence. There are so many factors whenever we are discussing about medical violence. See, the violence can be between doctor and patient, or it can be between doctor and relatives, or staff, the hospital staff or a clinic staff and patient or patient's relatives. Plus, there are another types of medical violence also, like between patient to patient or between patient's relative of one room and patient's relative of other room. They also come under category of medical violence, isn't it? Plus, there are other type of violence like violence among the staff. You will have to consider all these aspects if you want to deal with prevention of medical violence. Friends, you must have heard story of various severity of medical violence. Minor confrontation in consulting room is very common. But you must have heard the story of a doctor who was staying just 15 minutes away from his hospital, and when he tried to attend emergency patient in night, by the time he reached, the patient died, and the patient relative jumped upon the doctor and broke hospital furniture. So, can we prevent this medical violence? You can download this toolkit absolutely free. Yes. There are no charges for it. You just have to spend your time. And there are so many things you will learn about medical violence and its prevention in this particular toolkit. To tell you about, I will give you a short introduction to this particular toolkit. You will get to know how do you define medical violence. That's number one. What are the different types of medical violence? That's number two. Number three is how to prevent medical violence. Number four, how can you assume or how can you presume that the medical violence is going to be occurring? So, particular trait of patients or particular trait of relatives how to detect them so that the violence will not occur at all. Then steps to take during medical violence. Whenever medical violence is happening, what are the steps you should take? Preventive steps, curative steps. Then you will know steps to take after medical violence. Suppose the medical violence has happened. Then how to treat, how to manage your further life, no? Because once medical violence has happened in your hospital, you cannot just stop the hospital. So what precaution to take? That you will know in aftercare. Then you will come to know the algorithm to follow during medical violence. Certain codes, whether you should activate it, either you can call it blue code or a silver code. And should there be a panic button, or where in your hospital the panic button should be placed? Friends, without taking much of your time, I will just request you to download this toolkit to prevent medical violence. It's very easy. You just have to click on the link which is given in the description box or in the comment section and just fill in that form and download it. You can follow the instructions given in that particular toolkit. If you have any difficulty in understanding it, please do not hesitate to contact Happy Doctor Foundation. By now, you must have subscribed to our YouTube channel and become a member of exclusive group on Facebook about Happy Doctor Foundation. So let me know whether you need any further assistance, whether any further topics you want to be covered by Happy Doctor Foundation. Thank you, friends. See you in Happy Doctor Foundation groups and YouTube channel. Bye. Take care.